On November 22nd, 2021, nwolc had the craziest 1.16 random seed glitchless speedrun I've ever seen. There really isn't a good way to describe just how absurd of a seed he pulled. So let's take a closer look at the run. First though, if you have opinions about insert topic, be sure to hit the subscribe button. He spawned directly next to a ruined portal with a lava pool, and the chest contained gold and a fire charge. There was a desert temple not too far away, but he ultimately decided to go to the village in order to get iron. Unbeknownst to him, this was a good decision. After collecting wood, crafting tools, and killing the iron golem for 3 iron, he was ready to enter the nether. With a bucket, he completed the ruined portal and lit it with a fire charge. Let's pause for a second. He's about to enter the nether at around 2:10, not a bad time whatsoever, but entry times can get significantly faster than this. On June 22nd, FE666 managed a 36-second overworld with 3 iron and wood, but that is basically the bare minimum in order to proceed with the run. My favorite example of a great overworld is from the same runner, but a few months prior when he got the world record in the category. At 1:10, he was able to enter the nether with iron and diamond tools along with some gold armor. So since I'm calling this the craziest 1.16 RSG run I've ever seen, and the nether entry is around average, surely there has to be something nuts on the other side of that portal. So yeah, he spawned on a fortress in a treasure bastion. One slight issue: due to him crafting a bucket, he had no iron pickaxe, so instead of mining the gold blocks on the bridge, he went up the stairs to check the chest for 3 iron. Unfortunately, they didn't contain any, but what they did have was 14 obsidian and a gold block. With enough obsidian to exit the nether and a village right near his portal in order to get beds, all he really needed were ender pearls. For every gold ingot traded, piglins have a 4.7% chance of giving 4 to 8 pearls, so getting enough was unlikely but possible. After crafting the gold block into ingots, then throwing them to the piglins, he waited and hoped, and 13 seconds later, checked his trades to see 12 ender pearls in his inventory. He was done with the bastion 50 seconds after entering the nether, which is not only insane, it's unheard of. At 3:10, he dug into the fortress and almost immediately saw a blaze spawner and 3 stray blazes. Unfortunately, there were way more wither skeletons, so he had to deal with them prior to getting his rods, but after killing these 2, he went back to the area only to see that they had despawned. Pretty unlucky, but since the spawner was right there, it wasn't a huge deal. Upon approaching it, only 1 blaze had spawned and it dropped a rod. The next one dropped a rod as well, but the luck had to run out at some point. Out of the next 8 blazes he killed, only 1 blaze rod dropped, and after getting hit by a fireball from a stray, it was GG. So let's process this for a second. With ideal nether fortress RNG, meaning that fewer stray wither skeletons and more stray blazes spawn, and all blazes drop rods, this could have been a sub 530 nether exit with calculated travel. You see, since his portal was so close, all he would have to do is go through it, throw Eyes of Ender in order to triangulate the distance, go back into the nether, and head to the optimal exiting location. Oftentimes, the ideal location isn't reachable due to terrain, but in this case, the coordinates were completely accessible. You know the saying, it's like finding a needle in a haystack? Well, this seed is more like a grain of sand in a haystack. In other words, spawning in an intersecting fashion with a nearby spawner almost never happens. That being said, insane seeds will keep getting rolled every so often, and with each one comes the possibility of a new world record. At this point, it's just a matter of time. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video and have a great day.